Hey guys, Coach Hunter here, Mackenzie helping me out today. We're going to be talking about further leg locks, okay? Alternate grips for the finish on the Achilles lock, okay? The Achilles lock is super important. It's legal at all levels, okay? Once you get past the child level, okay? So if you're a teen and up when you're competing, you can do the Achilles lock. So it should be something in your arsenal because people are definitely going to try to do it to you, okay? Even if you don't like attacking the legs. So understand what they're trying to do so that you can defend it. The other thing to understand, guys, is we will be tying the leg lock game into the other systems we've worked. The Kimura is what we last did. We can transfer from just about everywhere to the leg lock game. Okay, we're gonna be talking about that next week, but you need the fundamentals first for it to make sense. Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna start with an alternate entry. Okay, before we were kind of shooting up from a standing opponent standing above us for a gravity drill, a little sweep. We hit the ashigarami and attacked. Okay, so now we're gonna start with a pass. Okay. The nice thing, and I talked about this in my breakdown video, I think one, was that if we can connect our guard passing game to our leg lock game and vice versa, it becomes much harder to defend both. So it's like a really natural pairing, okay? We're gonna start with a standing break. We can go through very briefly. I think I covered this in more detail in a previous video. So one of my hands is gonna find her center. So normally I have my hands on her rib cage on both sides, same side, okay? One of my hands is gonna switch to the center. The other hand's gonna go to a gooseneck on the inside of her thigh. Keep your guard closed. I haven't put any pressure on it yet. So I'm here, okay? My arm is stiff. When I step up, I'm gonna step up on the same side as my posted hand, okay? And my weight's gonna go through my hand here, okay? So I'm putting pressure on my partner through their abdomen here. And if they tighten their midsection, it wouldn't be uncomfortable, okay? So, next here, guys, I'm gonna turn my knee inward and bend her spine. Right? That already took a lot of the strength out of her legs. Maybe a little more stubborn. Okay. So I'm here and I'm gonna put my weight through my elbow to break open her guard. Okay. So one more time through. Hand in the center. Gooseneck. Step up. Turn and break. Okay. I'm using my forearm and my elbow and not my hand to push. Okay. Because that's one more dangerous for me if she's gonna be seeing attack things like triangles. Okay. Anyway. So. Couple ways to go here, guys. We have like a reaping method, which is definitely my preference. And for MMA, which don't do this, okay? Don't be like me. Always go for position first, dominant position. But if you can reap, this is a great way to go, okay? So I'm gonna slide my shin across, like I'm gonna do like a same side knee pass. But instead of passing, my knee's gonna find the mat. I'm gonna step over to the outside leg to the mat, pinch my knees together, and now I can go, if I can reap, generally I can heel hook, but if I can't heel hook, you can start attacking the Achilles lock, especially belly down, which is what like Riley Bodycomb really likes. It's a very good leg locker, especially with the Achilles lock, right? And it's a great way to go because now Mackenzie's turned belly down to the floor. It's gonna be very hard for her to come forward at me without breaking herself, okay? And she has the option maybe of turning belly down all the way, trying to go out that way, but it's gonna be very difficult. It's not a powerful position to be in. Okay, she's kind of giving up her back, even if I can't finish this leg lock, and we'll talk more about that later. Okay? In that same position, I've broken Mackenzie's guard. I get my knee through. Okay, instead of going forward, where I'm going to end up having to reap, or at least most likely reaping, I can fall back. Definitely not my preference. It gives Mackenzie much more of a chance to counter me here. Watch your leg. Sometimes I'll fall on this leg. I've told her to move it just so I don't fall on it. Okay? My shin comes through, I sit down and go here. Now I don't have to reap, okay? I'm falling back. The problem is that Mackenzie has good reactions. She can come up as I do that, right? And she's already kind of in a better position, right? She can come down, up as I come down. Fight my foot off your hip, come forward. Yeah, so she's potentially giving me trouble here getting into dominant position. I don't want that. Go back down. So I don't advocate this, but it is a lot easier to attack the leg with, without reaping, okay? Doing it this method. So, I have my leg in the same kind of ashigarami position, which is on the one side rather than the other side, okay? Because before we were attacking here versus here. It's the same thing. As long as my foot does not go past her hip, it's not reaping, okay? So, when it comes to this, we straight Achilles lock, we did this grip before. One-handed, elbow pinched, hip in, get the finish, okay? Sometimes it's not enough. So, my hand that's on the free is gonna go to her shin. I'm gonna find my own wrist and get a figure 4 grip, okay? It's a lot tighter, a lot more reinforced to itself. Okay, I'm gonna extend my hips, get the tap. I can also switch my grips through. My inside arm is gonna go under her leg, between my hand and my body. Really important detail, guys. If I'm going past it, okay, now I'm on her calf. I can crank on her calf. Maybe she has tight calves, but you know, it's not. It's just pain comes from pressure on that muscle, right? And I don't respect pain taps. So I'm gonna go between my body and my wrist through, and now my hand's right on her heel. My blade of my wrist is right on her heel. So I'm gonna get this figure 4 grip. You create a very tight lock where the fulcrum is right on her Achilles. Right there, okay? What I'm doing is I'm dropping my elbow to my hip, okay? And I'm also twisting over that shoulder. From here, my elbow to my hip, right here. That alone it's gonna be difficult. So I need to bring my hand through, right there, okay? Final grip can be done with any of these, but I think it's easiest when you see when we are doing it here, and actually I'm gonna show it with this leg, okay? You can see it, I'm just gonna kneel here. What's powerful about this approach is that it takes less hip movement and it's usually easier for people to get. It's a J-hook finish. So my fingers are gonna bend down, bring my wrist up, okay? So I'm here, my hand comes down, my wrist goes up. I'm just gonna basically guillotine her ankle, okay? J-hook, my hands come together, I'm forcing everything up to my chin. Okay, so I'm here, J-hook, choke, okay? And what I'm doing is compressing her Achilles. Because like, in reality, if I just kind of strangle her Achilles, I might get the same tap, right? These are my hands. So guys, thank you. Some different alternate grips, alternate attacks. We'll be getting into other attacks starting next week that are, you know, not universally legal, okay? But I think are more powerful and also much more fun. All right, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the mats.